The AskBen series has been receiving a great response on the social channels in the past few weeks. I am meeting up with Ben to pose a few of your questions to him and see what he has to say. Let me introduce the guest speaker, Ben Hearst, who is Vice President of Business Development for Accuratemp. Accuratemp is a leading healthcare temperature-controlled packaging company. They design thermal shippers with phase change technology and IoT-enabled traceability for transporting medical supplements. Hi, Ben. Thanks for joining me today. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. Thanks for having me.
This year has been challenging for everyone. It feels like the world has come to a halt, and we have all adapted to new ways of living and new ways of working. One commonality across the globe that we have all shared is a hope for a new COVID-19 vaccine. And critical for a successful vaccine rollout is the healthcare supply chain. Ben, what are the recent healthcare supply chain trends you see happening in the industry?
I would like to discuss two supply chain trends today: the rise of personalized medication, and of course, the worldwide effort to vaccinate against COVID-19 and to ship all the COVID-19 therapies. Starting with personalized medication, there is an increasing number of therapies and specimen collection kits that are being shipped directly to consumers. This is adding complexity to the supply chain, which has traditionally been business to business. This is now becoming business to consumer, which can add risk to compromise the integrity of the medical specimen that can be critical for accurate diagnosis.
So Ben, do you see any challenges developing in this growing trend?
One issue I recognize is that the risk of temperature excursions in the direct-to-consumer model is high. Even though the shipments are delivered overnight, there can be pickup or transit delays, handling problems at distribution centers, and extreme temperature exposure during last-mile deliveries. Even when everything else goes right, the parcel may still sit at the consumer's doorstep for hours before it is collected. Also, these packages are usually tracked for their delivery status, but temperature-sensitive payloads within the package are often not checked for temperature compliance during the journey.
So how is Accuratemp contributing and addressing these problems?
We develop and provide sustainable thermal packaging shippers. Most biological samples need to be maintained at a particular temperature range to preserve their integrity. These shippers help to do exactly that. We have also integrated a cloud-based temperature monitoring capacity into our shippers, so suppliers and receivers can verify the product temperature integrity during its transit. Consumer-friendly, temperature-controlled packaging can simplify the access of individuals to pursue personalized healthcare from the comfort of their own home.
Thanks for sharing your thoughts about personalized healthcare. Now, could you please discuss your second topic regarding the vaccine cold chain?
There are a large number of vaccines and therapies being developed, but the front-running vaccines all have a need for temperature control. The leading logistics companies are creating cold storage and distribution hubs across the globe right now. Adding to the complexity is the specific frozen storage and handling requirements for the vaccines. The COVID-19 vaccines will also require a refrigerated cold chain for community-level distribution. Even though the world is rallying to provide the vaccine infrastructure, there will be many financial and time-consuming bottlenecks. At Accuratemp, we have developed multi-use, dry ice-free solutions to transport vaccines at below -20 Celsius. The shippers use an environmentally friendly, reusable phase change technology and real-time geolocated temperature monitoring technology. These solutions are tested to provide a holdover time from 24 to 96 hours.
Ben, I recently read a blog by Harshal Gupta, the CTO of your company, regarding the shortage of dry ice that could impact vaccine transportation and how AccuraTemp could offer helpful alternatives. Can you shed some light on this aspect?
Yes, dry ice limitations are becoming a problem simply due to the current supply and demand trend. Vaccines are causing an increased demand for dry ice at a time when the dry ice supply is decreasing. Many other industries outside of biopharma that had regularly used dry ice for their operations are now searching for alternatives. Fortunately, there is a great alternative for shipping applications needing frozen temperatures in the range of -25 to -5 Celsius. AccuraTemp's phase change technology does not match the temperature of dry ice, but it can work wonders for keeping products frozen in RPCM temperature ranges.
It looks like the healthcare supply chain can benefit from the temperature control and monitoring technology AccuraTemp provides. Ben, thank you for your time and for all your knowledge sharing. I hope we learned from this experience one way to help ensure a sustainable supply chain for our healthcare industry.
Thank you. Let's keep more questions like these coming. I'm always happy to answer.
That's great, Ben. Subscribe to AccuraTemp's YouTube channel for more content on the healthcare cold chain.